Have you ever heard about a tiny island country called Sao Tome and Principe? It's one of the smallest nations in Africa, but it's full of peace, nature, and surprising beauty. This country sits quietly in the Atlantic Ocean, just off the coast of Central Africa. Today, let us explore what makes this small nation so special, from its volcanoes and chocolate farms to its friendly people and calm island life. Even though it's a very small country, Sao Tome and Principe has a landscape that feels as diverse as a whole continent. The islands are filled with towering green mountains that seem to touch the clouds, deep rainforests alive with the sounds of nature, beautiful waterfalls cascading down mossy rocks, and long empty beaches where the sand is soft and the water is crystal clear. This dramatic scenery was formed by powerful volcanic activity that happened millions and millions of years ago. It's one of the most famous and breathtaking sights from this volcanic past is a landmark called Pico Key Grande. It's a gigantic tower of rock that rises straight up out of the jungle like a natural skyscraper. A truly unforgettable sight that shows the raw power of nature. The country is often called the Chocolate Islands, and for a very good reason. It's famous for its world-class cocoa. Thanks to the incredibly fertile volcanic soil, cocoa beans grown here produce some of the very best and most flavorful chocolate in the entire world. When you visit, you can take a tour of the old cocoa plantations, which are known locally as *rocas*. There, you can learn the whole fascinating process of how chocolate is made. From harvesting the cocoa pods to drying and fermenting the beans. Best of all, you get to taste rich, pure, natural cocoa that has a flavor unlike anything you can find anywhere else on the planet. As you explore the islands, you'll hear people speaking Portuguese. This is because Sao Tome and Principe was once a colony ruled by Portugal, and this history has left a visible mark on the country. You can still see beautiful old churches with classic European architecture, rows of colorful colonial houses painted in bright yellows, blues and pinks, and charming cobblestone streets that feel like they are telling stories of a bygone era. But even with this strong European influence in its past, the islands have successfully built their own unique and vibrant African identity. The culture today is calm, proud, and incredibly welcoming to everyone who visits. Life in Sao Tome and Principe moves at a slow, gentle pace. It's a place where time seems to slow down, allowing you to truly relax and soak in the peaceful atmosphere. There is very little crime here, so people feel safe and secure. You won't see many cars on the roads, which makes the air cleaner and the streets quieter. In the small towns and villages, people often know each other by name, creating a strong sense of community. In fact, it's widely known as one of the most peaceful and stable countries in all of Africa, true sanctuary where stress and worries simply don't seem to exist. Nature lovers will find this country to be an absolute paradise because it is home to many unique species of plants and animals that are found nowhere else on Earth. Birds with brightly colored feathers, rare and exotic flowers, and unusual plants have all evolved here in complete isolation from the rest of the world over thousands of years. This has turned the islands into a kind of living laboratory for scientists, researchers, and explorers who come to study its incredible biodiversity. Every walk through the forest is a chance to discover something new and amazing that you can see anywhere else. One of the most interesting and fun facts about Sao Tome and Principe is that the equator passes right through the islands, specifically through a small islet called Ilha das Rolas. There's even a special monument built to mark the exact spot where the line of 0 degrees latitude crosses the land. Visitors can go there and stand with 1 foot in the northern hemisphere and 1 foot in the southern hemisphere at the exact same time. It's a unique and playful experience that makes you feel like you are literally standing at the center of the world. Sao Tome and Principe also cares very deeply about protecting its beautiful environment. The government is focused on promoting sustainable practices like using clean energy from solar or hydropower, protecting its precious forests from deforestation, and encouraging ecotourism instead of mass tourism. This means they want visitors who respect nature and want to preserve its beauty, rather than building huge resorts that could damage the landscape. Because of this careful approach, the air here feels incredibly fresh. The water in the ocean and rivers is sparklingly clear, and the islands still look wonderfully wild and untouched by modern development. Music and dance play a very big and important role in the local culture, bringing communities together for celebration and expression. You'll hear a vibrant mix of sounds from the deep and rhythmic beats of traditional African drums to the melodic strums of Portuguese guitars, creating joyful rhythms that are so infectious they make you want to get up and dance. The festivals here are bright, colorful events filled with energy and happiness, where everyone joins in to celebrate their culture with passion and pride. But what truly makes Sao Tome and Principe so amazing and special is that it remains quiet, peaceful, and largely undiscovered by the outside world. Unlike many popular tourist destinations that are crowded and noisy, here you can have a completely different experience. You can walk for miles along empty, pristine beaches without seeing another person, explore lush green hills and valleys in total tranquility, and have genuine conversations with local people who are always friendly, smiling, and happy to share their stories. It truly feels like you've stumbled upon a secret paradise, a place that is calm, green, and wonderfully far away from the noise and rush of the modern world. So that's Sao Tome and Principe. Small in size, but full of life, nature, and peace. A hidden treasure where every sunrise feels new and every smile feels real. If you enjoyed learning about this amazing country, please like, share, and subscribe to World Factboox for more simple and interesting facts from around the world.